The UNLV Rebels took a massive win against Miami of Ohio, and I don't mean massive in terms of the differential, but how it ended. If you guys did not see that, the previous episode is live. Make sure you guys check that out. But we are now 3-1 to start our first season, and it is incredible. We also have some coach skills to upgrade. We have 20 coach points. So we're going to take a look at that real quick. Like I said, we want to get the defensive line off-season training boost, and then we're going to go straight to the quarterbacks. We're going to start working on this. But hopefully, I think we might actually get a commitment after this last week. But we are going to advance, see where we're at going into week 5. Also, Twitch chat says hi to all you guys watching. Guys, if you didn't know, we stream on Twitch. We do a lot of these videos on Twitch. If you guys want to check this out, or the Texas Tech Stream Dynasty I'm doing, come on over to the Twitch. Links down in the description below. Twitch.tv/Graceful Swan. All right, so it's actually a bye week. And if I remember correctly, we have some good visits. Unfortunately, our playing style is not helping us on these 4 stars. Even though I threw the ball a lot recently, it just seems like they're not enjoying our play style for some reason. So we might actually not get any 4 stars. We are losing Austin Kerpakis because we can't go in enough on him. And unfortunately, we don't really have a great sell for him either. Also, they have the pipeline and a visit schedule is just not great. Dane Chelsea, UCLA is starting to get in on it a little bit. That's scary. Block, still no one's in on. DeVoe into his top 5, and we guessed the wrong soft sell. And with that, we do find out what it is. It is the clutch. It's actually a decent sell for us too. So Joe DeVoe, likely, we're in a good spot with him at least. Ben Stewart, UCLA forced a recruiting battle. It wasn't even close for them, and all of a sudden they're here. I need to get a visit ASAP. We're gonna have him on a family visit for week 7. UCLA is scaring me. I'm not gonna lie, they're really scaring me with Ben Stewart. They might take him. Kasheem Hayden, Utah State is really getting in on him now. We do not have a good sell with him either. Not looking great on a lot of things right now, because honestly, maybe it's because I'm spread so thin with my recruiting hours. I'm not really sure. Now, the priority is the quarterback, Keelan Landry. We are staying ahead and have the pipeline. Unfortunately, the playing style sucks, so we just have to send the house on him, but we do have the visit in week 7. That should help us out a lot. Sean Warren, we're good on. Junior Bender, we're good on. Kazzy, we're great on. Felix, we're good on. Ojabo, we're still locked out. Griggs, we're here. Bugs, we're here. And Halterman still has us locked out. The brand exposure is just not getting better with these guys. All right, we have hours to spend. Kerpakis, I want you. I'm going to get you here. Who can I bring in on a visit that would help? DeVoe could help with the quarterback Landry. Hayden could help with the quarterback Landry. Also, Hayden we're struggling on. It would be nice to get a right guard in here, even though he is raw strength. Left edge, Tremaine Lobato. We don't have anything that could help there. So I think the focus here is to get DeVoe and Hayden in on a visit week 7 with Landry. Should help out a lot. So we'll bring DeVoe in, and then Kasheem Hayden as well. And the focus isn't even for either of them as much it is for the quarterback. All right, and then after that, focus. What's the focus? East-West playmaker. Oh, Jeff Block's a running back. We do need running back. I think we're going to start going after Jeff Block a little bit more. We'll contact the friends and family. And then I really want to lock down an offensive line spot. We're going to take Chelsea here. We're going to send the house on him. And then I have another 30 hours to work with. Yeah, I think we're going to send the house on Kasheem Hayden. That'll leave us with another 5, which I think we are going to throw on Tremaine Lobato, maybe. Yeah, we're going to throw it on Tremaine Lobato. Just get some extra stuff on the guys that we actually have kind of close. And then we go to the next week. Solid bye week. We just got to hope that Ben Roberts does not commit this week. We got to hope he makes it to week 7, which I find unlikely, honestly, with how much progress UCLA was making. Jeff Block has reached his top 5, and that is the only news we got. Oh, dude, we cannot lose Jaden Thomas due to playing style. We just can't do it. It's not looking good on these 4 stars. Now, I will say Brian Byler still doesn't have any other offers, which is I find a little strange. But I think Stan Thompson is going to end up being an L. Kerpakis, it's not looking good here. I think Kerpakis is chalk. We don't have the pipeline. They have a visit. They're getting more than us, even when we are doing the best we can. I think Austin Kerpakis is chalk. Dane Chelsea, we're killing it on now. Block is into his top 5 with Jeff Block. I don't know. I don't think I need to send the house on him. Do I have a good sell? That's what I was looking at. So I have an A. That's 11. A D minus is 1. So I have 12. And then a C is 5. 17 is not enough. So if we're going to get Jeff Block, we're going to have to send the house. Not ideal. I'll say that. Hopefully we keep offers away from him. Joe DeVoe, we do have the right sell. And we have a visit scheduled. I think we're chilling. Ben Stewart, UCLA backed off. I think we should get Ben Stewart here, which I am thrilled about. A 6'1" boundary corner. Love that. That makes me very happy. Kashim Hayden, Utah State's kind of backing off a little bit. I think we're going to be good there. Ramon Moon, we're still in on. Lobato, UCLA is moving over to Lobato. You got to be kidding me. And we don't have a sell for him either. I'm gonna send the house. Hopefully that's enough to keep UCLA away. I don't think it's going to be, which kind of sucks. Landry is getting so close to committing, and we have the visit before them. I think we should get Keelan Landry after this week, which is massive. He's the quarterback we want. If you guys don't remember what he looks like, 94 throw power, accuracy's all in the 80s with 86 speed. I mean, this guy doesn't look like a 3-star, but he's incredible. Still probably an improvement to this team. You explain the cell math again. So like the F grade is a 0, D minus is 1, all the way to A plus being a 12. You need 19 of the 3 check marks added together. Deshaun Warren, no one else is in on. Same with Junior Bender. Same with Carl Kazi. Same with Darius Felix. Ojabo still has us locked out, and Air Force is going to pass us. Ojabo is going to be a junior next year. I'm just going to take him off the board. Alfonso Griggs, no one else is in on. Bugs, same thing. And then Halterman still has us locked out, but we're also his only offer right now. If I go all in on more guys, I think that's what I should do. We're losing Lee and likely Thomas. We need like everything on offense. We're not beating Arizona. Anthony Reed has no offers. We have great pipeline on Owen Sims, but UCF is there. So we're going to offer him a scholarship and send the house on him. UCF is in on him, right? But they don't have a pipeline. We have a 3 gold pipeline. So I think we can steal him. And then it's between a center and Anthony Reed or Jamichael Fournette, a running back. Or Manuel Friend, who is another 4-star center. I actually have a pipeline on Friend and no one else is in on him. So we are going to spend those hours offering him the scholarship and send the house. And hopefully we can knock out all those other schools with really good pipelines quickly. We don't have any pipeline on Reed, so we'll see how that goes. All right, game week versus Wyoming. Next week is the big visit week. We have 4 visits coming in next week. We should beat Wyoming, I would think. I would hope we can beat Wyoming. Hopefully it's not as close as Miami of Ohio was, but I legitimately could not stop their offense. And we're going with the all white, the away white option. Very excited about this. Laramie, Wyoming. How about it? I know nothing about that place. Absolutely nothing. I don't think anything that has to do with Wyoming should be considered close to anything that is paradise. I'm just going to put that out there. What even is Wyoming? And speaking of what even is Wyoming, let's look at their team. Quarterback Caden Anderson, a sophomore backfield creator, a 73 speed. Okay. The running back is Sam Scott. They also got Damasha Harris. Really, really good abilities on them, actually. Wide receivers, Chris Durr Jr., Eric Richardson, Jackson Holman, and Dion DeBlanc. None of them particularly quick. John Michael Gillenborg. That's a sick name. I'm not going to lie. Gillenborg. Left tackle, Caden Barnett. The left guard, Wes King. Center, Jack Walsh. Right guard, Jonathan Bush. And the right tackle, Nathan Giger. Tice Westland, the left edge. The right edge, Chisholm Ifiani. Okay. Chisholm. Sick. Jazz. You like Jazz? Ben Florentine, the defensive tackle. And probably some Jaden Williams as well. Sam linebacker is Ethan Stolsatz. Interesting. Mike linebacker, Braden Johnson. And the will, Jack Harvey. The corners, they have a really good one. Keeney Parks. And then Ian Bell, Juan Minor, and Caleb Merritt. Free safety, Andrew Johnson. And the strong safety, Desmond Hearns. We are getting ball first. Would love a good drive. I will say that background in the stadium is kind of nice. Okay, the stadium might be kind of sick. I'll give them that. Stadium might be kind of sick. Coach Gooch Bronson doesn't need that FPS sunscreen tonight as it is night. Jaden Thomas having a big year. For whatever reason, does not like our playing style, so now I got to worry about him getting carries. And they are pressing early. RPO, we're just going to give it to Thomas. He goes over the middle, breaks a tackle. Thomas breaks another tackle and gets about 12 yards on the first carry of the game. What a start. All right, Calandria in the shotgun. It's going to be another RPO. And we're going to give it to Thomas again, who is going to get about 2. It looked like a lot more than that. Apparently not. All right, Thomas getting another carry. Cuts back inside again. He didn't know where he was going, but he managed to get 4 out of it, so we'll take it. And we got Thomas over the middle. This guy's putting in work to start the game. Hopefully he doesn't die. I mean, he's still in the game, so he must be fine putting in work. Good blocks there, and Omier is going to get the first down on the RPO. Calandria getting a little completion there on an RPO, and we're giving it to Thomas again. Great start to our first drive. Thomas not getting much, though. It's only going to be a gain of 2. Handoff, Thomas again. This man is working right now, getting a first down. I also would probably rather go to Wyoming than Ohio. Ohio is the worst place ever. Okay, they just can't stop the run. They just can't stop the run. They can't stop it. Another first down for Thomas. Okay, I'm just seeing pancakes everywhere. I am seeing pancakes everywhere right now. Glover gets 8 on the play. They're bringing pressure. Throw not caught by early. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Put Thomas back in the game. We need the first. It's still Glover. Thomas must be worn down a wee little bit. Glover not getting anywhere on the play. 4th and 2. Yeah, I guess we'll take the field goal. Take the points early. It's the smart thing to do. Caden Costa with the kick. It's good. 3-0 UNLV. True. Fuck Notre Dame. W chat. If you don't know, Notre Dame was my kryptonite. Beat me in the college football playoff in my Missouri rebuild marathon stream that could not end until I won a championship with Missouri. Ended up beating them after 12 years. All right, we'll start the game playing man. I don't hate it. Let's see what we can do here. And they beat it immediately. 9-yard gain. It's gonna be 2nd and 1. Quick slant from the outside. It's just a good play. You got to respect it. And it's a keeper over the middle. Knocked down by Lee. No gain. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. It's an outside handoff, and we are there. Good hit by Harris. No gain yet again. I want to stick in that 4-3. I like it. 3rd and 10. Anderson in the shotgun. Over the middle is covered. Oh, I was there, but I was worried about the deep ball. All right, Anderson out of the shotgun again. 1st and 10. And Joseph blows it up with help. They end up losing 3 on the play. Are they going to get a playoff before the end of the first? They are not. That'll be it for the first quarter. We got a lead, and that's what matters. All right, 2nd and 13. I'm bringing some pressure here. I'm feeling the pressure. He's going to be feeling the pressure too. Quick out. Edmondson is there. I was able to recover. 3rd and 10. And I actually agree with the cover 3 hard flat call here. We're running it out of 4-3, so we should bring some pressure. And we are there. He is sacked by Jalen Lee. And that actually knocks them out of field goal range. They're gonna have to punt this one. Wow. What a job by the defense, man. We get the ball to 15. Oh, I like this. I like the looks of this. And we're actually going to hit Gums over the middle. Varkeys. Gums gets 5. Love to see that. Love seeing Gums get some work. Jaden Thomas back in the game. And it's a direct snap to Thomas. And I didn't know where to go with it, I'll be honest. 3rd and 5. Over the middle. It's caught by Glover. Big gain for the running back. Calandria really utilizing his running backs today. Calandria in an empty backfield this time. And we're going to hit Omier. I thought it was Gums. Gums was actually on the fade on that play. We're moving the ball fine today, which I really like to see. Still Glover in the game. Apparently Thomas is not feeling very good, Mr. Stark. Within inches of a first goes Glover. Can Glover get us this first? Calandria's gonna keep it. And he gets the first down to the 45, Anthony Calandria. First and 10 for Calandria. Hands off to Thomas. Not really getting... I should have cut right in there probably. Now that I'm looking at it. We'll give it to Thomas on the screen this time. Oh, they read the screen so hard. They read it so hard. Well, they would be dumb not to expect a pass here. I'll say that. But we're wide open over the middle of the field. It's Omi Air for the first down. Let's go. Jaden Thomas. Thomas trying to miss some tackles, squeezing into some tight spaces. He's only getting 3 carry the last couple. And wide open is Omi Air, who's going to get the first and more to the 10. Oh, yeah. We grinding, baby. Double streams. Ooh, we got 2 running backs out there. I like that. I like that a lot. Thomas does get the carry. He's not going to get much, only getting 2. Now they're starting to shut down the run a little bit. He does have 10 carries. 2-minute warning just hits. We're doing pretty good here, wasting some time as well. Within the red zone, 2nd and 8. Glover the back. And we hand it off to him. Gets some good blocks. Tackled forward to the 3. We'll waste a little more time here. And Wyoming calls the timeout. Interesting. Trying to save some time for themselves, I guess. He's wide open. Oh, he's tripped. Keys, why are you tripping? That was so stupid. That was so stupid. The play call wasn't stupid. It was the read. Because even if we don't get it there, they're down at the 3. But literally the worst thing that could have possibly happened, like it always seems to with me, 94-yard pick 6. I don't know what I was thinking there. And yet again, the offense drives all the way down the field and we're left without a touchdown. Okay, we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. And honestly, we can unleash the football bit throwing, which we haven't done very much yet. So start off with play action. Caught by early. We go into the hurry up. And now we run slants. Over the middle of the field, it's Omi Air. First down, or not first down. He makes the catch, though. And that is what matters. Now we beat the corners. Early off his hands. Damn it, early. Okay, we got Omi Air for the first time down. Gets out of bounds. We got a minute left to work with. Calandria out of the shotgun. Got to get out on the move here. And he's going to get out of bounds. Gain of 8. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Actually, don't hate running here. We have timeouts. I don't think they'd be ready for the run here. Handoff Glover. Cuts back in. Cuts back forward. And we're going to use our first timeout. And over the middle of the field, it's Bradley. Bradley out in space. Bradley to the 14. We go to the hurry up. Calandria snaps it. And it's Omi Air who drops it. Great play by their star corner. And we're going to hit Y here. It's Elksness. We go back into the hurry up here. Time ticking, and that's okay. We don't want to leave them with too much. Held on to. No, it's dropped. 4th and 1. I'm going for it again. Over the middle. It's caught by Omi Air. We're going to take our second timeout. 1st and goal from the 3. Bradley can't hold on. We get another chance. They are playing us tough here in the red zone. I'll say that. Goal line is tough against them. Over the middle. It's the running back Glover for a touchdown. I will say they are not defending those angle routes well at all. We have been exposing them on that. That's a really good last drive. Turnover aside from earlier. We managed to end the half with a lead. They only have 9 seconds to work with. Did a really good job of using the clock there. All right. I believe they're going to run it here. I don't see a reason why they would pass. And there it is over the middle of the field. Can we get him, please? They use a timeout. Okay, we go into prevent here. They don't have time. They're Hail Marying it if they're going to pass. And they might be. I'm going to play back here. 4 seconds. There's not a lot of time to work with. Goes downfield. Good swat. No time left. That is the half. We have a lead. 10-7 here at half. Ooh, look at the band. I was a band guy. I was a band kid. I'll say it. Now they do get ball. So we need a defensive stop here. Like a legitimate stop. We got to get the momentum. I was kind of giving it away a lot, if we're being honest. A lot of momentum given away. All right, we're using McDuffie here. We're in cover 6 Willie. It's like a half man, half zone type vibe. And they hand it off. We make the tackle. It's only going to be a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. We're out of the dime. Cover 4 quarters. A lot of motions over the middle, and they're going to get the first down. All right, dude, go down. No way you just eat that. I don't enjoy how this is going at the moment. I can't stop them. I'm dominating the possession time. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm dominating possession time, but I can't stop them. 2nd and 1. I'm just gonna bring pressure. Never mind. We're running cover 2, I guess. It's actually not the worst decision in the world. Brother, what? Buddy didn't even look at the ball. I mean, he was staring right at it, and he's like, doink, I'll just hit it, hit me in the mask. Press. It's a run. It's a keeper. We don't look at it. No! This guy cannot move. And we're letting him run like that. Man in motion. And it's a big sack. Oh, baby. Chief Borders. God, I love that name. I love me some Chief Borders, let me tell you. 2nd and 16. Under route. We're there. It's picked by Edmondson. Oh, baby. There's that stop. It was a turnover. Early can't hold on, brother. We're hitting you in the hands. You got to make a play. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Calandria, empty backfield. Over the middle, wide open, it's Omier! Omier past the 50! Is he gonna outrun them all? He is not, but big gain all the way to the 20. Oh, I love stick and nod, bro, if we can get past everybody. We're gonna hand it off to Glover here first play. Do we get the blocks? We get some. Glover's just bouncing off tackles. He ends up getting 7 on the play. And we're giving it to Glover again. Ooh, I should have cut that back in. That's for sure. Let me tell you what. And we got Bradley for the first down to the 5. Calandria spreading around the ball pretty well today. And it's going to be Glover again. Cuts it outside, cuts it back in. Glover to the 1. And can we punch it in? It's going to be Glover yet again. From the 1. Handoff, cuts it to the outside. Glover, touchdown. Great ball carrier vision. It was me. Like, I control him. It was my vision. What a play. 17-7 is going to be your score here late in the 3rd quarter. Cover 0, but maybe we get a sack. The safeties are blitzing. The safeties are down. I'm a little nervous. Quick pass over the middle and dropped. Good job. Did the pressure get to him? Potentially. And we do. Handoff blown up on the run. It's going to be 3rd and 13. All right, using McDuffie over the middle. We got that deep zone. 3rd and 13. They have to pass it. A lot going on over the middle, and it's blown up on a short check down. 4th and 12. We're forcing the punt. And it's going to be early on the return. Love seeing a punt. We have to fair catch it. They were right there. Man, Jaden Thomas must be not feeling so good right now, Mr. Stark. Because I haven't seen him in a minute. We used him a lot early on, I will admit. 1 high safety. I'm all going. Someone's going to beat their man, I believe. There's only 1 high safety. Calandria gets smacked and delivers a dime. A drop in the bucket to Early. Touchdown, Rebels. Dude, he just got speared by Prime Braunbreaker and drops it in the bucket to JoJo Early for the touchdown. Look at that shit. What a throw. Oh my God, what a throw. Dude, look at this. We take a lot of time, I will admit. Gets off the block, speared as he releases. Let's see it again. You know what? You know what? Let's make it more clear. Let's zoom in. Just like that, it's 24/7. We were a little bit worried. We have since exploded since that worrying. 24/7 at the end of the third quarter. It's looking great. Who are they calling a young Lawrence Taylor in this Mountain West matchup? No way I just heard that with my ears, right? All right, 2nd and 5. We're using McDuffie again. If it's a run, we blow it up, and they actually do the RPO. Oh my God, we blow up the run or the quarterback there, potentially both, but he actually makes a really good play. Are they going to get it off before the 4th? They are not. 4's in the chat. We go to the 4th. 24/7 is your score. Over the middle of the field, and it's a great throw. Ends up not getting the first down, though, because he had to come back so far. We're running match. Why? Because I want to. And he has to throw it away. Honestly, a good audible. It worked out. Smile. 3rd and 2. We're sending the pressure. Oh, baby. We are sending that pressure. It's another keeper. They got us again. Big hit, though. The hit stick from Harris. They got us again on the keeper, though. 1st and 10 from the 38. It's play action. Over the middle. Overthrown. Bad throw. 2nd and 10. Over the middle quickly. We were right there, though. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Big play here for Wyoming. They will go it on 4th down, though. They're going to kind of have to at this point. Oh, my God. I just threw. I didn't think he'd do it. You know, for a guy that doesn't run, he's running quite a lot. Outside run. And we're there to blow it up. It's Jake Pope with some help. Oh, baby. 2nd and 13. The bright side is with what's going on right now is we're wasting time. It is Jake Pope again with help. Blow up the run. They lose another yard on the play. What are they doing, man? 3rd and 14. And they run some slants. Pressure got to the quarterback. Not able to make a play. All right. I have a spy set for this play. He is not moving. Let me tell you, he is not moving. 4th and 14. They're going for it. We're there. We're there. What? What? He has the best hands in the nation. Okay. Well, that sucked. And it's a sack by the defense. What a play. Landon Thomas on the play. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 13. Long way to go from that end zone. And they run the ball over the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. I did not think they'd have the balls to run it right up the middle like that. I will be honest. Well, it's still a 2-score game, even after that. 24-14. It's going to be more on the return. We just have to waste time, if we're being honest. And we've been doing that very well to start the game. And Glover breaking some tackles. He's actually going to give 6 on the play. Keeney Parks is hurt. Still Glover. Yeah, Jaden Thomas must be the crazy on the wear and tear right now. Glover just took a shot. 3rd and 1. Time still ticking. Another handoff for Glover. Wide open over the middle. That's going to be a 1st down. And we continue wasting clock. Less than 3 minutes left in the game now. Another handoff to Glover. Nowhere to go. They were run committing, that's for sure. Timeout, Wyoming. And Calandria's going to keep it. Gets a block out front. Great run for Anthony Calandria. Goated, appreciate the 14 months. Thank you, Goated. That's a sub on Twitch right there from Goated DT. Shout out. 3rd and 2. We're running the ball again with Glover. Cuts it to the left, and he's going to get the 1st. Takes a shot, but that's Wyoming's last time out. All right, and it's going to be Lee. We have been running the ball a lot. Our running backs, they're wearing and tearing, let me tell you. I don't know what they're tearing, but they're tearing some shit. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Wasting time, that is what we do. 1st down wins the game. We're going to hand it off to Lee, though. Lee goes over the middle of the field, gets 3. It's going to be 3rd and 6. We're RPOing. Omier gets open. We get the 1st down. We win. Man in motion. Wide open over the middle. It's Omier. Drops it. Oh, no. and we have to punt it. Don't want to give them good field position. McLeod on the punt. Has to fair catch it. They get it at the 18. 1st and 10. Wyoming got a lot of work to do with no timeouts. And the quarterback's going to take off. Has to slide short. Hey, man, that clock is ticking. Especially with those receivers going all the way downfield. Minute left in the game. What in the Patrick Mahomes was that? What? Excuse me? They're gonna spike it here. That was the most insane throw of the game. I mean, we're not letting him do shit. He's on the run. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, I was about to kill him with McDuffie. That poor receiver has to run all the way back. Not a lot of time left. Make a stop. We get the stop. 4th and inches. They get out of bounds though. They ran it. Oh my God, they're insane. They are insane for that. Okay, why is he doing all this shit? The fucking EO Sky thing going on right there when he's about to spike it. But he thought he was the genius of the sky before he stopped the clock. Make a play. Make a play. Are you shitting me? The Heisman CPU is going crazy right now. I mean, there's no time. This game's over, but what am I seeing? This is nuts. Kill him. Oh, yeah, we killed him. Did you see the whiplash on that? That was nuts. And that is the game. Quarterback just took a hit for no reason, by the way. He got demolished. 24-14 is your score. We dominate Wyoming while on the road. Things you'll love to see right there. Player stats from the game. Colandria, 19 for 29, 286, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. We get 2 touchdowns, 1 pick a lot. I'll be honest. Rushing the ball, Jalen Glover leads and carries, 13 for 38 at Tutty. Jaden Thomas had a good game, 10 for 47 before I think he got hurt. I don't know what happened. Colandria, 3 for 24, and Kevon Lee, 2 for 4. Receiving wise, let's go back up to it real quick. Omier was 8 for 124. What a game from Troy Omier. Glover, 4 for 33. Bradley, 2 for 24. Early, 2 for 82 in that big touchdown. Glover added a receiving touchdown as well, by the way. Elksness, 1 for 9. Gums, 1 for 5. Thomas, 1 for 9. Defensively, 7 tackles leads us for LaTerrence Welsh. 2 tackles for loss for Jake Pope, Chief Borders, Jaheim Joseph, and Jalen Lee. We got sacks for Chief Borders, Landon Thomas, and Jalen Lee. A pick for Bryce Edmondson. I put him in position for that, by the way. Cody DeCambria, the pass deflection, no forced fumbles. But that is going to do it. We got a big visit week versus Air Force next week. Can't wait to actually play that one out. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed your time here. I'll see you in the next one.